padà sí bọ́ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ṣe lọ ti bàjẹ́ débi pé kò lè ṣe lọ́gbọ́n sí ó ti bàjẹ́ pátápátá pátápátá láti jọba ológun títí tó fi dálágbádá dálágbádá ó ti bàjẹ́ pátápátá pátápátá àwọn tó ṣèjọba ológun ọ̀rọ̀ tún ṣalágbádá ṣalágbádá. Wọ́n fìyà jẹ tọmọdé tarúgbó wọ́n forí gbogbo wa pátá rúgbó àwa aládẹ̀ ìdìbò yàn wọ́n sípò wọ́n fìyà jẹ Yorùbá ti Ìgbò Boko Haram payọ x-men payọ bandit kidnapping ìyàdẹ̀ ń jẹyọ wọ́n tún ti bọ́dà pa ebi dẹ̀ tún payọ àwọn agitators náà wá kiri bí ọ̀daràn wọ́n mú Nnamdi Kanu fún ti Biafra wọ́n tó kábò mọ́lé ọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀mí ló sọ ìmọ̀ta tójúlé tó ń pa citizen yẹ kí masaka àwọn tí ó kú ń bẹ̀ ní prison. Yorùbá nation la fẹ́ Igbo fẹ́ bí Africa majority carry the.
Ilẹ̀ wa Yorùbá nation ó dára ó lẹ́wà ilẹ̀ òmìnira kò síbikíbi tí a lè wà lórílẹ̀ ayé tí a lè gbàgbé Yorùbá nation jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa mú wa dé ibẹ̀ tọmọtọmọ tọkọtọkọ tayátayá wa kí gbogbo ayé lè mọ̀ wípé ilẹ̀ tiwa ni àwa yóò dé Yorùbá nation jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa ràn wá ní ọwọ́ láti gba ara wa nínú ìnira kò sọ́gun kọ́gun tí Nàìjíríà ilé tán wá jẹ́ àwa yóò dé Yorùbá nation. Yorùbá ilẹ̀ òmìnira lábẹ́ rẹ̀ èmi yóò máa sọ nípa ògo rẹ̀ mo fojú sọ́nà sí ilẹ̀ mi oh my land ilẹ̀ wa Yorùbá nation ó dára ó lẹ́wà ilẹ̀ òmìnira síbikíbi tí a lè wà lórílẹ̀ ayé tí a lè gbàgbé Yorùbá nation jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa mú wa dé ibẹ̀ tọmọtọmọ tọkọtọkọ tayátayá wa kí gbogbo ayé lè mọ̀ wípé ilẹ̀ tiwa ni àwa yóò dé Yorùbá nation jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa ràn wá ní ọwọ́ láti gba ara wa nínú ìnira kò sọ́gun kọ́gun tí Nàìjíríà ilé tán wá jẹ́ àwa yóò dé Yorùbá nation. Yorùbá ilẹ̀ òmìnira èmi kò jẹ́ gbàgbé rẹ̀ èmi yóò máa sọ nípa ògo rẹ̀ mo fojú sọ́nà sí ilẹ̀ mi oh my land Yorùbá nation I will always cherish you I will always fight for your glory. I look forward to you, my land. Yorùbá nation now. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ilẹ̀ òmìnira, èmi kò jẹ́ ìgbàgbé rẹ̀. Èmi yóò máa sọ nípa ògo. Jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa ràn wá ní ọwọ́ láti gba ara wa nínú ìnira kò sọ́gun kọ́gun tí Nàìjíríà ilé tán wá jẹ́ àwa yóò dé Yorùbá nation. èmi kò jẹ́ gbàgbé rẹ̀. Èmi yóò máa sọ nípa ògo rẹ̀, mo fojú sọ́nà sí ilẹ̀ mi. Oh my land, Yorùbá nation, I will always cherish you. I will always fight for your glory. I look forward to you, my land, Yorùbá nation now. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ilẹ̀ òmìnira, èmi kò jẹ́ ìgbàgbé rẹ̀. Èmi yóò máa sọ nípa ògo rẹ̀, mo fojú sọ́nà sí ilẹ̀ mi. Oh my land, ilẹ̀ wa Yorùbá nation, ó dára ó lẹ́wà ilẹ̀ òmìnira. Síbikíbi tí a lè wà lórílẹ̀ ayé, tí a lè gbàgbé Yorùbá nation. Jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa, mo wá dé ibẹ̀, tọmọtọmọ tọkọtọkọ tayátayá wa, kí gbogbo ayé lè mọ̀ wípé ilẹ̀ tiwa ni. Àwa yóò dé Yorùbá nation. Jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa, ràn wá ní ọwọ́ láti gba ara wa nínú ìnira. Kò sọ́gbọ́n kọ́gbọ́n tí Nàìjíríà ilé tán wá jẹ́. Àwa yóò dé Yorùbá nation. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ilẹ̀ òmìnira, èmi kò jẹ́ gbàgbé rẹ̀. Èmi yóò máa sọ nípa ògo rẹ̀, mo fojú sọ́nà sí ilẹ̀ mi. Lórílẹ̀ ayé tí a lè gbàgbé Yorùbá nation. Jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa, mo wá dé ibẹ̀, tọmọtọmọ tọkọtọkọ tayátayá wa, kí gbogbo ayé lè mọ̀ wípé ilẹ̀ tiwa ni. Àwa yóò dé Yorùbá nation. Jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa, ràn wá ní ọwọ́ láti gba ara wa nínú ìnira. Kò sọ́gbọ́n kọ́gbọ́n tí Nàìjíríà ilé tán wá jẹ́. Àwa yóò dé Yorùbá nation. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ilẹ̀ òmìnira, èmi kò jẹ́ gbàgbé rẹ̀. Tọkọtọkọ tayátayá wa, kí gbogbo ayé lè mọ̀ wípé ilẹ̀ tiwa ni. Àwa yóò dé Yorùbá nation. Jọ̀wọ́ o Olúwa, ràn wá ní ọwọ́ láti gba ara wa nínú ìnira. Kò sọ́gbọ́n kọ́gbọ́n tí Nàìjíríà ilé tán wá jẹ́. Àwa yóò dé Yorùbá nation. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ilẹ̀ òmìnira, èmi kò jẹ́ gbàgbé rẹ̀. Èmi yóò máa sọ nípa ògo rẹ̀, mo fojú sọ́nà sí ilẹ̀ mi. Oh my land, Yorùbá nation, I will always cherish you. I will always fight for your glory. I look forward to you, my land, Yorùbá nation now. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ilẹ̀ òmìnira, èmi kò jẹ́ ìgbàgbé rẹ̀. Èmi yóò máa sọ nípa ògo rẹ̀, mo fojú sọ́nà sí ilẹ̀ mi. Oh my land, Yorùbá nation. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ilẹ̀ òmìnira, èmi kò jẹ́ gbàgbé rẹ̀. Èmi yóò máa sọ nípa ògo rẹ̀, mo fojú sọ́nà sí ilẹ̀ mi. Oh my land, Yorùbá nation, I will always cherish you. I will always fight for your glory. I look forward to you, my land. Yorùbá nation now. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ilẹ̀ òmìnira, èmi kò jẹ́ ìgbàgbé rẹ̀. Èmi yóò máa sọ nípa ògo rẹ̀, mo fojú sọ́nà sí ilẹ̀ mi. Oh my land, Yorùbá nation, I will always cherish you. I will always fight for your glory. I look forward to you.
Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wá, fún ilẹ̀ ìbí wa. Tàgbéga, tàgbéga, tàgbéga fáyé rí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ni ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa. Tẹ̀síwájú fọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ òdànílé, bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ̀. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo adúláwọ̀.
Ẹ káalẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa. Mo kí wa wípé a kú dédé àsìkò yìí, a kú pọ̀pọ̀ ṣìṣì òpin ọ̀sẹ̀, ẹ̀mí wa ṣe púpọ̀ láyé láṣẹ Ọlọ́run ọba. Happy Saturday to everyone of us at home. We appreciate you for being part of this program tonight. Adúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín. If you are joining us for the first time, this is Ijinle Radio Istanbul, Turkey. And my name remains Ijinle Marcus. Èyí tí ẹ̀ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa fún ìgbà àkọ́kọ́, Ijinle Radio lélẹ́yẹ nílùú Istanbul. Orúkọ tèmi kò tí ì yí padà, Ijinle Marcus. Àpèdè báyìí gbogbo ilẹ̀ Turkey. Òkè gbogbo wa pátá wípé a káàbọ̀ sí orí ètò lónìí. Ojú tí a fi ń wò wá kò ní fọ́, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni etí tí gbogbo wa fi ń gbọ́ wa nílé kò ní di, pẹ̀lú àṣẹ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba. Only one thing we ask of you tonight is like this program, share it, and don't also forget to send our contact to our link to all your contacts, both on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Is very, very important. And your comment is also very, very important, please. I need the commenting always. Bàbá wa Terry Ọmọládé, thank you so much. Àdúpẹ́ ní ọwọ́ yín. Ìpè ẹ̀tún bá wa pé sí orí ètò lónìí. Bàbá Odò àti dé. Queen Show. Akínyìn ẹ káàbọ̀ sí orí ètò lónìí. Ìyá mi, ojú yín ò ní fọ́ o. Bákan náà ni mo kí mọ́mí wa Kíkẹ́ lọ́mọ láfíà jí. Ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀. bàbá mi Yẹtàn tó sàn mo kí yín, Mídéolú akínyìn o, bàbá Fàúdà Alimi akínyìn, ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀, Ọlámídé Aliu akínyìn, ẹ káàbọ̀ sí orí ètò lónìí, ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ẹ má bínú pé a wá sí orí ètò lánàá kí gbogbo ẹ lè dá náà ni. Mo ní kí ẹ máa lọ sí orí YouTube channel wa ìkejì Ìjìnlẹ̀ Media Entertainment àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ program ń bẹ̀ yẹn lénìí. If you're talking about sports news, about entertainment, it's all about entertainment and sports news and news in general. Please just go there because fẹ́ dáhùn ènìyàn wá lágara ká mix entertainment pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ Odùduwà, wọ́n yàtọ̀ síra wọn pátápátá. But one thing I can assure you is that both here and there kò síbi tá a ti máa sọ̀rọ̀ Nigeria because we are no longer with Nigeria. We're not part of Nigeria, so we don't have anything in common. If you look at the topic, the title of our program tonight, are we truly free? Ìjẹ́ ṣé a ti gba òmìnira bí àbí a ṣì wà nínú oko ẹrú? Ìbéèrè yìí kò sí ìgbà tí mo rántí sí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà tí mi ò kí rántí, question yìí máa ń, it keeps coming. Whenever I think about Nigeria, whenever I think about my people back home, this question keep pumping in. Are we truly free? Or if we think we are free, or if we know that we are not free, are we ready to be free? Are we ready for this freedom? The last question goes to you, it goes to me, and to every one of us back home. Are we ready for this freedom? Are we ready to be freed? Or we are just satisfied with the situation of things? Are we one of those people, Thomas, if you find yourself in a situation whereby you never bargained for, all you need to do is to grin and bear it. Is that your own principle or your own logic, the way your perspective towards life or towards the situation of things in Nigeria? No. You don't need to grin and bear it because what a heart can conceive, it can achieve. Nǹkan tí ẹ̀dá bá fẹ́, ó ní Ọlọ́run tó máa bá fẹ́. Eneke bed, ó ní wípé, since the hunters have learned to shoot without missing, I have learned to fly without perching. And there is an adage in Igbo language tó sọ wípé, if someone says yes, his personal God affirms. So, Yorùbá gan bọ̀ wọ́n ní ọmọ tó bá ṣípá òun ni ìyá ẹ̀ máa ń gbé. So when you are not ready, you feel comfortable where you are sitting down. You feel comfortable. Your mom or your dad will not deem it fit to carry you. But when you are crying and you are spreading your arms towards them, carry me, please carry me. And no matter kò sí bí ìyá ẹ̀ ṣe lè dájú tó àbí bàbá, ó lè kọ́kọ́ pariwo, but at the end of the day, he or she ó máa gbé yín kúrò ńlẹ̀. But are we ready for this? Is this problem peculiar to Yoruba people or is peculiar to the African in general? Now, we want to leave Nigeria, we want to disintegrate the country. We want Nigeria to be divided because we need civilization. We want it, not only that we want it, but we need it. A fẹ́ ìgbé ayé ìrọ̀rùn, a fẹ́ ìgbé ayé ìgbàlódé. But there is no way we can achieve this in Nigeria. We can't achieve it in Nigeria. So that's one of the major reasons we need to move out of Nigeria. Because I stand to be corrected. Tí ẹ bá ti lọ sí Nigeria for the past 3, 4, 5, 6 years or 10 years, look for someone to lọ sí Nigeria recently tó padà wá. Ask from that person, how is Nigeria? I am quite sure that the response to your question or the answer to your question will be 75% negative. although it depends on the area tó bá bá rẹ̀, yes, fine, but let me tell you something. No matter how secure the area is either the person complains about inflation in the country. Omo, $3,000, $5,000 tí mo mú lọ, within 2 weeks mo ti blow everything up. Oh, in fact, everything too expensive in Nigeria now. That's one of those things. Or go complain nípa iná. Oh, my brother, this is no be my mayo. Every day I buy 40 liters of fuel, especially those of us for the past 15-20 years I experienced power failure, that is blackout, and we have change and the change kékeré tó bá wa lọ sí Nigeria. And you know the weather of Nigeria now, even if it rains now, with the present weather tó wà ní western world, because we are already in cold weather, so òtútù ti wà everywhere. No matter how kójú ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rọ̀ tán sí, if you get to Nigeria now, I am very sure you'll be feeling that heat. So you won't want to sleep in darkness, one. Then secondly, you want to protect yourself from mosquito bite. So gbogbo àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, then tó bá tún wá lọ jẹ́ ẹni tó yẹ pé somebody that was not born with silver spoon in his mouth, tó yẹ pé àwọn parents inú abúlé náà wà, inú ghetto, or they are not living in Banana Island, they are not living in Ikoyi, they are not living in Omole Phase 2, Omole Phase 1, they are not living in Magodo Phase 1 and 2 and whatever. Tó yẹ pé somewhere like Àgbàdo Jàyè, Abúlé Ẹ̀gbá, Agége, nǹkankan, ibẹ̀ ló dàgbà sí Èbúté Mẹ́ta. Now, by the time he comes back, he will also give you another story that you will not like. So that should send a signal to you that Nigeria is not working. The only set of people that are enjoying Nigeria now are the children of the politicians. Apart from that, ajẹ́pẹ́ bóyá ẹni yẹn bóyá ó ṣògbówó ọkọ máa jalè. You cannot tell me that you are working in Nigeria now as a civil servant and you are enjoying yourself. Even as a professor in the university, you have 4 children. I am very sure that by the time you sort out yourself and your children, owó tó máa kù ní salary, ṣé lè tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n san salary fún wọn. Ààrẹ lòmíì jẹ́ pé for the past 1 year wọn ò gba salary in Nigeria. So kí ni ká pẹ̀lú àwọn yẹn sí? Are they still in bondage, or that they are living a normal life? Tó yẹ kí ọmọlúwàbí máa gbé, tó yẹ kí citizen, bona fide citizen of a country, the giant of Africa, should be living. Now, when we're talking about this, ṣé problem is wà peculiar to Yoruba alone? It's not peculiar to Yoruba alone, because most of us have accepted that we are slaves, not only in Yoruba land. Stop blaming us alone. Look at the election that is going on in Anambra State now. Àwọn Biafra pariwo, wọ́n pariwo títí at the end of the day wọ́n padà give up náà ni. That is a failure on their side. Big failure on their side. If you don't want to start, do not start. And once you started it, please do not give up. Because any attempt for you to give up, there is no how. Tefile Padawa, again, they will be making jest of you. They'll be laughing at you. I mean, they'll be making jest of you. They'll be laughing at you. Now, I have some videos here that shows that really and truly that we are still slaves in our land. And until we wake up to know what precisely do we want and how do we go about this, we will continue to live like slaves in our land. Kò sí nǹkan tó lè set wa free láyé beyond ourselves. The rest of the world are watching us and they are making jest of us. They are calling us fools. They are calling us stupids, that we don't know what we are doing because we are afraid to fight for our rights. And anyone who is waiting for someone to come and free him is a slave. We are waiting for United Nations to come and save us, to come and free us. We are calling on America to come and free us. Why? They have their problem, the problem they are battling with over there. We are calling on UK to come and free us every day. UK also have their own problem in their country. I am sure 10% of what is happening in Nigeria today cannot happen in UK. It cannot happen in America. It cannot happen in Canada. It cannot happen in all this Western world that we are calling their names to come and save us. Now we are calling on them to come and save us, but we are not ready to save ourselves. Who is doing who? You say Americans are the one backing up Nigerian government. Yes, I am not disputing it. British trains us and they are training your military today and your naval officers to beat you up, to rough handle you, to kill you and to maim you. Yes, I am not disputing it. But what have you done? Or what are you doing as a citizen to free yourself? Some people don't know that they are in bondage. Why some know that they are in bondage? Some know that they are in bondage, but they don't know the way out. Some know the way out, but they are afraid to take the step. Now, let me show us something. I am so happy. I wanted to show us this video last week, but something just told me not to show it yet. But in conjunction with what is going on now in Anambra today, when I am going to show it. Now you have been living for 4 years, suffering, or let me say for the past 20 years we have been suffering under the government, the so-called government of the people, by the people and for the people. And their tenure is even worse than the worst military government in Nigeria, military era in Nigeria. Now, here we are. We have been here for the past 20 years, suffering. We are still alive. But you are not left with just only 1 or 2 weeks to free yourself. Or to put more into that bondage. Last week, one bribe away new, and one PDP. 1,000 naira. Now calculate that 1,000 naira, divide 4 years. In a year we have 365 days. 365 days multiplied by 4, that is about 1,400 plus days. In 4 years. Then plus, I think 1,460 or so. Then plus 1 leap year. I think it should be 1,461 days in 4 years. Now divided by 1,000 naira. It will give you less than 70 kobo in a day. That is your value. That is your value. Now, every year when you're 1,000 naira a year, I'm sure it's going to circulate anyway. Now, by the time they get there and they refuse to provide for you what you need, the government is not good. The government is not doing this. The government is not doing that. And meanwhile, you have already sold your future. You've already sold your generation. You've already sold your children. Along the line, there is no good health facility in your vicinity. There is no good education for your children to go. No electricity, no pipeline water, no natural gas, no good roads for you. The electricity is an epileptic electricity. Yes, it's still okay, because there is possibility that at least once in a day, twice, or whatever, there is a project going on in Badagry, electricity project, completely abandoned today, and the people living around that area, what you are completely cut out of the rest of the world. Completely cut out of the rest of the world. Because when there is no electricity, two things also ló máa jẹ́ kí orílẹ̀-èdè kó fi ẹsẹ̀ múlẹ̀. Forget about pipeline water. We have alternatives. People, àwọn èèyàn dig borehole, àwọn èèyàn mú kànga, ó ti bá wọn lára mu. Yes, you know it's not good. It's not hygienic to their health. But some people wọ́n ti ń try láti ṣe sílé wọn. Ìmí ìṣe sádùúgbò àwọn èèyàn débẹ̀ wọ́n rà á. But you know, most of our fathers and mothers, their occupation majorly is farming. Now, if there is electricity and there is good road, I am very sure the Nigerians will build the nation. But it has gone beyond that. Do you think the people in power are ready to do that for you? If they are ready to do that for you, they won't be giving you 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira to vote for them. They know that by the time they get there, yes, wọ́n ti rí kọ́kọ́rọ́ tó solé ayé, ilé ayé yìí tó dìímú. And they'll be controlling you because your remote is already in their hands. Why are you selling your future when you have options? You even if you don't have options, you can create alternative for yourself. Create alternative for yourself. If there is no sun, try to create the sun within yourself. If there is no road, try to create the road for yourself. Stop trudging the routes created by others. Try to create your own road for others to follow. Lay that legacy. Forget about Nigerian mentality. The principles that work in Nigeria. The principle that works in Nigeria is a principle that works them to the dungeon, to destruction now. People are suffering. You keep complaining by the day, and look at what happened in Anambra before the election. Look at it. Sorry. Okay, this is it. This one happened in Anambra before the election. I am going to start a video from the beginning again. I decided to run this program this way tonight so that others that do not speak in Yoruba can at least benefit from the program. Forget about my grammar not be my language, but that simple expression and the points that come out of my program tonight is what I want you to hold on to. Wow. Look at these are your mothers that you are fighting for. These are your brothers and sisters that you are fighting for. You labor, you work tooth and nail here in abroad. You don't have a plot of land back home. You don't have any company back home, and you don't have anything here. But everything you get at the end of the month, you remit it back to them so that they can survive at home. And apart from that, you are endangering yourself by committing yourself to their freedom, to the extent that Nigerian government has already penned down your name. Coming to any West African country today, you will be arrested, you will be kidnapped and take back to Nigeria. Now look at the people you are fighting for. Are they really free, or they are still in bondage? They are completely satisfied with the kind of life they are living today. How long? How long? These are the people. Don't discourage you. I want you to enjoy the video. After this, I am going to play another video. And that video tells us, and it shows us, it will show us what happened precisely, or what is happening now in Anambra State during the election. You'll be surprised. Are these people ready to be free? Are they ready to be freed? Or we should just hands off and leave them with their problem? By the time it's over, they will sit down and wake up. These are the Biafrans that we are singing praises of. If Yoruba people want to talk now, they'll say, Biafra, they are fighting. They want to go, blah, blah, blah. These are the Biafrans you're talking about. They are the one taking bribe now, selling their future. Meanwhile, some people are there in the bush, trying to clean their butches, trying to protect their lives. Ṣé wọ́n fi ṣẹ́yìn wọn ni? Àbí wọ́n tún discourage wọn with their attitude. Wọ́n ní kí àjẹkùrú kó tán, wọ́n tún gbọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ sáwò. These are your brothers. These are your brothers. Mi ò mọ ọjọ́ tá a tún fẹ́ bọ̀ o. If we should continue this way, it's going to take us eternity to free ourselves. If you go to the northern part of the country now, despite the fact that I think in Kaduna alone, you know how many higher institutions to were in Kaduna alone. But look at the rate of illiteracy in the north, the rate of poverty in the north, and they are the one ruling us. They get there, they take the money, put it in their pockets. They are just after their own selfish interests and their immediate family. They are not after you. They don't care about whether you live or you don't live. All you deserve from them is this 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira, 5,000 naira, 10,000 naira. If a politician will close his eyes and open it and give you 1 million naira, can we pay what is to what more than 200 million naira for that politician? And instead of us to rise up now, to fight for our rights, yes, some people are going to die, but I am not disputing this. Some are going to die. That is their own price that they need to pay. While some are still alive, is it too much? Please, is it too much if you lay your life down for your children, for their future to be bright? Is it too much? It's not even enough. Torí pé wọ́n ti destroy present generation, wọ́n ti mú ìwọ̀n. wọ́n ti turn ọpọlọ wọn upside down, wọ́n ti gbogbo vision wọn pátápátá wọ́n ti jeopardize, wọ́n ti paralyze ẹ̀. There is nothing good in them anymore.
Thank you,
Can of Coke, mineral. Gave that woman $1,500 naira. And that 1,500 naira is not to $3. $1 here in Turkey as of today is 570 naira. Now divide 1,500 naira by 570. It's not up to $3. Not up to $3. You fusion, you don't think about the child to where to be done. But what you want to eat today, if I eat today and I die today, I don't care. Let me just eat and be satisfied. But I am very sure the 1,500 naira given to this woman will not feed her for a whole day. Not to talk of 4 years. Instead of you to rise up, stand for what is right. And try and borrow my dear lọ́wọ́ kó ní wọ́n jẹ́ kó ń ra kìtàn ra tán lọ́jẹ̀ and lead yín lọ sínú ojú ọ̀nà and you are facing the bush. We can take the horse to the bank of the river forcefully, but we cannot force it to drink the water. We can do our best to fight for you, to try to free you, to try to pull you out of this dungeon. But there is no how we can force you to move out of the dungeon. What we can do is what we are doing now. We can't force you to accept it. But I am very sure a time is coming when all these things we are talking about will be out of hand. Ìgbà yẹn làwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pariwo èyí tẹ́ wà lábúròdì ẹ gbà wá o. But now that we are talking, you turn the deaf ear as if we are fools, as if we don't know what we are doing or what we are saying. A word is enough for the wise. A word is enough for the wise. I'm trying to generalize this issue tonight. I'm not talking to these women alone. I'm talking to everybody back home. Everybody. Both the head, the tail, and whatever. I'm talking to everybody. And the religious leaders as well. They are part of the problem anyway, but they are going to suffer it the most when the consequences come. See, wọ́n ti gbogbo gbèsè ayé àwọn ti kó sínú can yẹn and handed over to him. Ó ti parí. Because of a can, Esau sold his future torí òṣùwọ̀n àkàrà kan and he regretted it at the end of the day. Now you are selling your future for $1 because $1,000 given to you now is not to $2. Less than $1.7 for 4 years with a can of Coke. So that can of Coke will satisfy you for the next 4 years. That's good. Those are the healthy men that are supposed to be fighting for their lives. Yes, that one happened before the election. Pabambari Eleleyi, the talk of the town. I am going to show it to you. Thank you so much for being part of this program tonight. And everybody there, thank you. We really appreciate your coming tonight. Please share this program and don't let us enjoy it alone. We are going to continue to say the truth. Whether you like it or not, you take it or you don't take it. Either you take it or you leave it. One day, you will come back to what we are saying. By then, it might be too late. Because mi ò mọ̀ kéèyàn kàn lajú ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ kó rí pé this thing is not good, I know this thing is not good. And nǹkan tí o dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé is not good is what you are doing. Something that is destroying you, destroying your present moment, and that is destroying your future. Now, let's watch this.
na ifela dị emekwa onye nke
Àwọn kan tí wọ́n pín fún àwọn èèyàn nìyẹn.
ọsọlọ YPP ifela dị ekwe na ọchị ịzọ gọvanọ na-ekwe nọnsensị o butere ụmụnne ya o siri kwere ya esi ka ntọfere mmadụ na-afụ ya ebe
That's your
tọba ka mfụ nọnsensị ọnwe
that is your road project. That is your electricity. If you collect this one, you have collected your electricity, your road project, your pipe-borne water, your natural gas, your education, your health, and your rights. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ni wọ́n package síbẹ̀ tó gbé fún ẹ wọ́n gbé lé ẹ lọ́wọ́ ìwọ náà máa gbà èmi náà gba tèmi kúrò ń bẹ̀ ara owó wọn tí wọ́n jí kò ní. See, look at what
nke ndị ọgba nje dị sweet ndị YPP gịnị mana ọgọdọ aka na-ewu ịnọ na-asa anyị.
Finally, look at this one, please. Let me start. Let me rewind it. I'm sure we're enjoying it. That is Nigerian drama. They are the one completing. Àwọn gangan ni wọ́n vote fúnra wọn. Let me play the video again. That is your country. Tẹ́yìn fẹ́ kú sí. Now, tell me, how do you expect someone that is coming to power through this means respect your right? How do you want him to respect your rights? How do you want him to give you your rights? When he knows that whether you vote or you don't vote, I am coming there. I am going to rule. Because ẹ̀yin gógó tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ará àdúgbò lẹ́tún jẹ́ agbátẹrù fún wọn. Because you won't tell me that these people are their children. You won't tell me that these people are their wives. You won't tell me that these people are their relatives. No, I am sure they are not relatives. But because of how much, patapata will give them 5,000 naira. At once, they'll give them 10,000 naira. Look at them. They are selling their own future, thinking that they are working for the government. Does government know you? Do they know you at all? They don't know you. They don't know that you exist. They don't even care about your existence. If they know that you are living and they know that you are important to them, the Imo State governor will not order the soldiers to come and kill his people. The Kwara State governor will not allow his herdsmen to overrun his people in Kwara State if they really know your value. Now, instead of you to fight for that your rights now, this is what you're doing to yourselves. Because of 10,000 naira. Tí kò bá ń ṣe nítorí wípé ilẹ̀ ta fẹ́ gbà yé wípé ta bá lọ slack àwọn pípé máa overrun àwọn èèyàn wa nílé, mo ò bá advice pé ẹ tí ẹ jẹ́ ká fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ ká má tẹ̀ ta sí wọn for 1 year, but we won't do that. We will continue to do our best until we get the land. Because sometimes bí irú kan báyìí náà bá ń ṣẹlẹ̀, ó kò yẹ pé bó ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí náà àwọn tí kò ní gba owó lọ́wọ́ ìjọba wọn ò ní gbà á, ṣùgbọ́n àwọn eléyìí tí wọ́n gbowó yìí mo mọ̀ pé òṣì ló fà á tí wọ́n fi ń ṣe. Bọ̀ bó sì ṣe fà á, bó sì ṣe ta wọ́n tó tí wọ́n ṣe yìí, ṣé wọ́n lè lọ ti ọwọ́ bọnu náà àbí kí mọ́tò máa bọ̀ kan dúró síwájú mọ́tò torí òṣì ń ta wọ́n, àbí kó mú ọ̀bẹ kan láwọn fẹ́ du ara wọn bẹ́lẹ̀ tí wọ́n ṣe yìí ó ti ju kéèyàn ó du rẹ̀ lọ torí ó ti ta rẹ̀ already. Ẹ̀dá tó bá tara alẹ́ wọn ní kò tó bá ta kò ní rírà lọ́wọ́n, tó bá ta lọ́pọ̀ kò lè rírà lọ́wọ́n. Not only your ara alẹ́, if you sell yourself so cheap, there is no how to lè rí rẹ̀ rà mọ́. This is one of those things tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà tí àwọn olórí bá débẹ̀ tán, just like nǹkan tí Fáṣọlá ń sọ.
ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ló ń yáwó lábẹ́ ààrẹ.
Orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ló yáwó lábẹ́ ààrẹ, wọ́n yá owó yìí tán wọn ò fi ṣiṣẹ́ sí orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà tó yáwó tó tọwọ́ bọnú ìwé pé ẹ jẹ́ kí a yá owó o. Níbo ni Nàìjíríà dúró sí tí wọ́n fi sáìn pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ ayáwó? Ìgbà tí wọ́n yá owó yìí lábẹ́ ààrẹ, okay, accepted pé Nàìjíríà yáwó lọ under ààrẹ. Now, kí ni ààrẹ fi owó yìí ṣe? Ṣówó yìí wà lọ́wọ́ Nàìjíríà àbí ọwọ́ ààrẹ ló wà àbọ̀wọ́ ọ̀tá ló wà? This is what is going to happen when they get there. Now, are you really free? Are we really free? And are we ready to be freed? Are we ready to move out of this bondage? Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa ká béèrè question yìí ní ọwọ́ ara wa. I don't want to take much of our time tonight because I have less than 4 minutes on this program tonight, because I have a special program by 12 a.m. which is in 4 minutes time. Ask yourselves these questions. Or when you go out in the morning, you come back later in the night, sit yourself down, think about gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ti ṣe, ní that particular day ẹ wá wò wípé níbo làwọn nǹkan tí àwọn owó kan wo ni mo ṣe tí ò dáa àwọn wo ni mo ṣe tó dáa àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ wo ni mo sọ tí ò dáa àwọn wo ni mo sọ tó dáa èwo ló yẹ kí n sọ tí mi ò sọ èwo ni mo sọ tí ò yẹ kí n sọ ìgbésẹ̀ wo ni mo gbé tí ò yẹ kí n gbé èwo ló yẹ kí n gbé tí mi ò gbé. If you sit yourself down for a month and you cannot see a single mistake in your action or in whatever you say, then you are deceiving yourselves. Because I know that majority of the Nigerians today are not thinking, wọ́n ronú ní right channel mọ́ because of nǹkan tí wọ́n máa jẹ abẹ̀yìn. There is everlasting sleeping after death. Everlasting sleeping after death. There is going to be an everlasting enjoyment, a lifetime enjoyment. Àbá yọra wa kúrò nínú ìgbèkùn yìí. Ṣùgbọ́n báwo la ṣe fẹ́ yọra wa kúrò nínú ìgbèkùn? Wèrè ní gbogbo wa. Wèrè pátá ní gbogbo wa, ẹ má bínú. I'm heading to somewhere. Wèrè ní gbogbo wa. Kò dẹ̀ sí bí wọ́n ṣe máa fárí fún wa lẹ́yìn wa. Wọ́n ń fárí lẹ́yìn olórí. Wọ́n ní wèrè wọ́n máa fárí ẹ lọ́la ní ẹ ṣáà máa gbàdúrà kọ́ lọ́n jẹun wá lé. So nobody will ever help you beyond yourself. You are the architect of your failure and your success. Where you are today is as a result of your plan yesterday. And your plan today, the result will be here tomorrow. So he who fails to plan, plans to fail. Because if you plan not to fail, you won't be going to the politician to collect 1,000 naira from them. Irú ìpọ́njú wo ló fẹ́ mú ẹ débẹ̀? You and I know that 1,000 naira cannot feed the family of 4 people or even 3 people in a day at a go. Tó bá lọ sọ́jà, ẹran mélòó ló fẹ́ fi 1,000 naira rà? Ẹja mélòó ló fẹ́ fi rà? Ṣé níbi tí wọ́n ti ń ta rice ní 850 naira per derika? Okay, when you buy 1 derika and you are 4 in the family, the remaining 150 kilo fẹ́ fi rà. Kò ra epo, kò ra maggi. Don't you know how much they sell egg today? They sell egg for 17 naira, 18 naira today in Nigeria. Now, tell me, without 1,000 naira would be okay for you and your family to feed you just for a meal? So, if you are not ready to be free, no one will ever feed you. Plant the seed of the fruit today, the good seed today is going to grow tomorrow to bear you the fruit of what you need. Whatever you sow, you cannot beat the nature. You cannot cut corner against the nature. It's going to bite you very hard. Please, I'm urging our people, let's sit down. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ronú ohun tá à ń ṣe yìí. Wọ́n ní ìdánwòlé ààrẹ ó lóun bá àkànnú jẹ́. Ẹdìyẹ tó yàgbẹ́ sínú ìṣàsùn ó ti gbàgbé pé ilé ìkẹyìn òun lòun bàjẹ́. Ẹni tó bá gbẹ̀bùrú kà òun fúnra rẹ̀ ló máa ka. Whatever you sow is what you are going to reap. If you stand up now, you fight for your right to the end. You may pass through some kind of difficulties, obstacles on the way, but if you can maintain your stand, you are going to be free at the end of the day. And once you are free, then you are free totally. You won't bother about your worry anymore. Nothing will bother you anymore because you are already free. But if you are not ready to free yourself today because of what you are eating, then you continue to be in that bondage forever and ever. Kò kí ń ṣèpè, èpè kọ́, òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ pọ́nbélé ni. You can't just sit down somewhere kó expect kí má náà sọ̀kalẹ̀ látòkè. You need to take that step. And what is that step? The bold step is all you need to take. Ojúbọ̀rọ̀ kan ni wọ́n fi ń gbọmọ lọ́wọ́ èkùrọ́. Tó bá fẹ́ bọ́ ní Nàìjíríà, o gbọ́dọ̀ ṣètò láti dúró lórí ẹsẹ̀. Collective effort. As we are doing it from abroad, if you people are doing it the way we are doing it here at home, kò ní le tó yìí náà, ó máa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ gidi, ìjà yìí máa rọ̀ wá lọ́rùn. But as we are doing it, some people are sabotaging our efforts. And part of them, wọn làwọn tó lọ ń gbowó lẹ́ẹ̀kan, tí wọ́n fẹ́ dìbò. Part of them, òun làwọn ṣé adọ́ọ̀kì àbí kí wọ́n ń pè wọ́n, tí wọ́n fi ọwọ́ ara wọn tẹ ìka. They have sold their future. Yes, ní jù báyìí lọ lé ní ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀yàn wa. Tomorrow, ẹ jẹ́ ká pàdé lórí ìlànà ọmọ Oòduà Canada, níbi tí a ti ń fi ọ̀rọ̀ jomitoro ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń fọ̀rọ̀ wánilẹ́nuwò pẹ̀lú bàbá wa Professor Akintoye lórí níbo ni ìgbésẹ̀ ilẹ̀ Odùduwà, ìjà táǹjà yìí níbo ló dé, níbo la bá dé. Gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ́ máa gbọ́ lẹ́nu bàbá wa lọ́la láago 8 ilẹ̀ Odùduwà ní àṣálẹ́ lọ́la. Ìlànà ọmọ Oòduà Canada, ẹ bá wa pàdé bẹ̀ níbi tá a ti ń fi ọ̀rọ̀ jomitoro ọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú bàbá. Ṣùgbọ́n títí di ìgbà náà ńkọ́ ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, ẹ má gbàgbé ẹ lọ sórí Ìjìnlẹ̀ Media Entertainment àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ prógráàmù tiẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lónìí. Bákan náà lórí bí ẹ máa subscribe Ìjìnlẹ̀ Media Entertainment lórí YouTube, ẹ máa subscribe síbẹ̀. Àti ní subscriber kankan, ẹ lọ máa subscribe síbẹ̀. Lórí Instagram, Ìjìnlẹ̀ Media ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Bákan náà Apẹ̀dẹ̀gbáyọ̀_presenter. The same way Ìjìnlẹ̀ Media, Ìjìnlẹ̀ Logistics Turkey, òun náà ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Lórí Facebook, Ìjìnlẹ̀ Media, òun la wà lórí Facebook. Bákan náà lórí Twitter, Ìjìnlẹ̀ Media TV. Ní jù báyìí lọ lónìí ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa. Títí di ọ̀la tí a tún máa pàdé, mo kí gbogbo wa pátá o wípé oní ọ̀ṣẹ́un ọlọ́ka ṣeun, èyí tí ẹ bá wa jẹ́ ẹ kú àìbínú. Orúkọ tèmi kò tí ì yí padà, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò ní yí padà o. Tá a bá kú tán, orúkọ yà á sì tún wà bẹ́ẹ̀ títí ayérayé àìnípẹ̀kun, àmín. Ìjìnlẹ̀ Marcus lórúkọ tèmi, Apẹ̀dẹ̀gbáyì gbogbo ilẹ̀ Turkey, Guru Maharaja Adẹ́nu Pòṣónú aka Papa Onírúgbọ̀n Yẹ́wùkẹ́, Mr Sport, ọmọ òrìlẹ́gùn níbóyé tí ho ọ̀nà ọjà àkàyè bó ṣe òrìrì ka ìbò rẹ̀ mọ́. Èmi lọ́ọ́ máa ṣọ̀túnṣòsì má bàbí kan jẹ́, ìyá tó bí mi lọ́mọ ọ̀dọ̀ rẹ̀ mo máa jọba, ọmọ mi là méjì ojúṣe yẹ. Mo dágbére fún yín lónìí ò wípé à ń lọ báyìí o, à ní lọ ìlọ ẹja tí ò dé nóbú, à ní lọ ìlọ kọ̀ǹkọ̀ tí ò dé sàlẹ̀ odò. Àwa la máa dé o, ẹ̀yin náà la máa dé bá. Ẹ̀dá tó bá ní a ò ní dé báyìí ńlá ní dé báwo láṣẹ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba. Ká sùn láyọ̀, ká jí láyọ̀, ó dàárọ̀.